Is it a city? Here? Another part of Thailand?
Yes.
And when did you eat the oyster? 5 years ago. So, how long has it been since you ate the oyster? How long has it been since you ate the oyster? 5 years. So it has been 5 years. No, just 5 years. 5 years. It was 5 years ago. It has been 5 years. We're gonna talk about that today. I'm jumping ahead. So okay, you're gonna give it to me.
Yeah.
What was the most atypical thing you have ever eaten? Now you've traveled a lot. I'm sure that you've had some strange foods,
Yes.
like a hamburger.
I think we call soup. I've ever eaten is a sheep curry. Sheep curry.
Ship curry?
Sheep curry. Sheep curry.
Oh, sheep
curry.
Sheep curry?
Fish.
Yeah.
Sheep. Yes. Sheep curry. Sheep curry. We eat with a naan and their rice.
Where was this? Where?
Oman.
Oman? You've been to Oman? You've been everywhere. What language do they speak there?
Oman English.
English?
Yes. Oh no. Oman is a Muslim language, I think.
Oh, so Arabic?
Yes. Arabic.
Arabic, yeah.
Arabic.
Wow. So what part of the sheep do you think it was that you ate?
It's a leg.
Oh, okay.
And it's
That's not so bad. That's not so bad. In some countries, they eat the stomach of the sheep. That's called a tripe.
right.
No, it's called disgusting. Tripe is the stomach of the sheep. Like, no,
Not to smell.
not a smell.
กินฉาบกินฉาบไม่ได้เฮ้ยก่อนกินฉาบร้านที่เลือกอะไรวะ
The stomach,
กินฉาบ
the organ, the inside. Yeah, it's just whatever.
ผ้าขี้ริ้วเนี่ยเครื่องในวัว
Okay, Jack, you said, what was your food? What food did you eat? Or what was the most unusual food that you ever ate? Noodle soup, that's right. We're talking about noodle soup. Okay, good. And this is chanta.
Yes.
ใช่ค่ะ
Okay. What was the most unusual food you ever ate?
Isan foods.
Now, what is that?
บอกภาพสิต้องบอกว่าอีสานเป็นอะไรอีสานเรียกอะไร
It's the same Lao foods.
It's a food from Laos.
Yes.
Yes.
I think. Do you know what this is? Well, what is it? Is it meat? Is it a vegetable? Is it a fruit? Fried? Is it fried?
There are papaya salad.
Papaya salad.
Papaya salad.
No, no. Isan is mean northeast part of Thailand. Northeast.
Northeast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isan, yeah, Isan.
Oh, Nissan. Okay. And did it taste good?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And how long? When did you eat that food?
3 weeks ago.
3 years ago.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So very recently. Huh? And then I forget your name. Dan, of course, Dan. Yes, Dan. So Dan, what is the most unusual food that you have ever eaten?
Tom yum.
Tom yum. Oh, that's pretty okay. Fine. So you had that here in Thailand.
Yeah.
It's a soup, right?
Because my choose have to come round. If nobody give, then
So we curry.
because
So it's a soup.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tom yum is a soup, correct? Yeah.
Maybe.
nobody put for them, not donate for them. Yeah, I mean they cannot eat. But it's a long time they eat.
So with
For this
Chili.
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
chili.
Yeah, no, this is one thing I know what it is. I know what that is. So, and how long ago did you eat that?
Oh yeah.
1 year?
5 years.
5 years.
5.
So 5 years. 5 years ago. So I ate Tom yum 5 years ago. Okay, Mr. Singh, what do you say? How are you today, Mr. Singh?
Oh, I have a place today.
I know you do. Now let me ask you first. What is it?
What?
I believe that you have eaten some interesting foods.
Yeah.
What was the most unusual food that you ever ate?
Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Yeah.
Oh, and when was that? When was the last time you?
The last time was last week
Last week.
on Jawaharlal Street.
Okay. Okay. What's the word today?
Today. Okay.
เอาบทเดียวนะเดี๋ยวหลายบท
A trouble child is a trouble hard
Have.
have.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Check.
So this is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it. All right, good. So trouble, trouble could be anything, could be a problem. problem or a struggle or something, so a trouble or a problem. So let's go to halved first. This is halved. H-A-L-V-E-D, halved. So to have something, so it sounds like I'm just saying, it sounds like have, H-A-V-E, but it's have. The L in this is almost silent for whatever reason. But if you have one thing and you cut it in half, you have halved it. Let's see. I'm losing it now. That's not it, that's what half. That's true. Half of this. So, let's see. Half of a circle is like that. So this would be, this is half of a heart. This is half a circle. And you could go on, whatever, half. Half is one half. So to have something would be to make it a half, to cut it in half. So, in this sense, if you share a trouble, how would you share a problem? How do you share it? It's not about sharing responsibility. It's not about saying that if you have a problem and you make that someone else's problem, that's not what we're saying. It's not about sharing responsibility or problems. In this idiom, in this phrase, what it's saying is that if you have a problem and you talk to your friend about it, or you talk to your family about it, you release, yes. Okay, so I feel really sad today. I'm all alone. And then I go to my best friend, Yoon, and I say, Yoon, I feel sad, I feel alone. Thank you for listening to my problem. When I share the problem, it becomes less. It's like it's been cut in half. So a trouble shared is a trouble halved.
ให้ไว้ให้คนเดียวอะ แล้วทำไมมันเหลือครึ่งเดียวอะต้องพูดเอาใหญ่
So like if I have this big, heavy trouble, a big heavy problem that's mine, that I carry around, that is difficult for me, this is my problem. This is my trouble. And if I talk to someone about it and I say, look, this is my trouble, the act of talking to someone, the act of saying, I have a problem, this is my trouble, my problem, when I share it with somebody else, it gets cut in half. And it's not so heavy. Or it's not as difficult because it has been halved by sharing it. Half. That's the idiom.
มันอยู่ในใจ
Okay?
Okay.
Good. Good. Good one, Mr. Singh, good one.
Thank you.
มันจะแบ่งเราไป
วิชาลิสิกว่าอะไรรู้เลย
เ
Okay, so this is more review on since, for, and ago. Little hint, there's no ago in any of these. So I haven't seen him blank last week. Since. It's been raining blank lunch. Since. Sarah has lived in Paris blank 1995. Since again. Paul has lived in Brazil blank 10 years. For 10 years. I've been sitting here blank an hour. For an hour. Kevin has been looking for a job blank he finished school. Since. She's been away blank Friday. It hasn't rained blank a few weeks. For? And this last one. I haven't been to a party blank ages. For. Have you ever heard, you've seen that ages before? To talk about time. So it is for. Since wouldn't make any sense. That's good. For ages. But this ages, so we would say, when do you see age? What does age normally mean? How old are you? So age is years living. That's typically how we mean age. But age, we could also say as a long period of time. An age. Like the Ice Age. You know the Ice Age? Ice Age was... Nope. Oh yeah, so it melted, but the Ice Age is when the whole world was covered in ice, and there were different creatures alive, like big hairy elephant things called woolly mammoth or mastodon. So the Ice Age is one age. Another way we use age would be the Middle Ages. The Middle Ages were a time period we talk about in European history, so in Europe, maybe between, I don't know, let's say 600 to Renaissance, so say 1400. So that's 6, 7, that's 800 years. So that we call the Middle Ages a period of 800 years in European history. So age here means a length of time, or just a long period of time. So I haven't been to a party for ages is obviously an exaggeration. You probably have been to a party in an age, but it's just a way of saying a very long time. Ages, a very long time.
This means we never been to party since she was until now she never been. She never.
Oh no, she's been.
She didn't go. I haven't been to party for age. It's been a very long time ago or what.
I mean,
Sometimes she's been but not now.
but not for a very long time.
Maybe 1 year, 2 years, something like
2 years, 10 years, whatever.
that. She has been before.
She has been before. And really,
Now, like
she's, she may have gone, 2 months ago. But for her, it feels like a very long time. So for ages, I haven't seen a movie for ages. And that's not true, but that's what it means, a very long time. It seems to be, yeah. So depending on the question you are asked, the question determines the response. If I say, your last meal. Does you're saying how long ago was your last meal?
2 hours ago.
2 hours ago. I saw you eating when I came in here. That was 45 minutes ago. No. 2 hours ago. How long ago was your last meal? So in this one, you're going to use ago in the answer. When was your last meal? That's asking the same question. How long ago was your last meal? When was your last meal? That's the same question. But if I said, how long has it been since you last ate?